y'all see the title? Pittsburgh Steelers lose, and that Mike Tomlin says peace. Oh, wow. What a SHIT storm at AccuShore Stadium last night. Wow. What was that, Pittsburgh? I expected a better showing, man. Woo! Wow, that was ugly. If I'm a Steelers fan, which I'm not, I'm clearly a Cleveland Browns fan. If I'm a Steelers fan, I gotta be wondering, man. I'm like, who's gonna be our next coach? Are we gonna have a winning record next year? Because the last 19 seasons under Mike Tomlin, we had a winning record. Say what you want to say about that. Mike Tomlin is a fantastic coach. And if Mike Tomlin wants another job out of the, I think it's 9 jobs that are open now, it's 9 open jobs in the NFL. I can't remember a cycle in the NFL where there were 9 open positions, 3 in the AFC North. Wow, the North is going to look way different on the sidelines in 2026. The only guy remaining in the AFC North is Zach Taylor. Who would have thought that on the 2026 bingo card that John Harbaugh would have got fired, Kevin Stefanski would have got fired, and Mike Tomlin would step down with his position with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Wow. I never thought Zach Taylor would be the last man standing. That's crazy. But, I mean, Zach Taylor was the last coach to make it in the AFC North to a Super Bowl. So, as we know, my Cleveland Browns have never made a Super Bowl. Don't remind me. I already know about that. But, wow. I want to discuss what went on, what went wrong on Monday Night Football, and where do the Pittsburgh Steelers go from here? Because even though I'm a Cleveland Browns fan and I do hate the Steelers, it's very interesting to see who they hire as their head coach and where they go from here. I mean, you can't ignore that the guy, 17 years with the franchise, 17 years. No, actually 19 years, my bad. I shortchanged him by 2 whole years. 19 years with the same team. You could just see it on Mike Tomlin's face last night that he was just going through it. He's like, man, if y'all don't fire me, I'm just going to leave. And that's what he did. Y'all ain't going to fire me because that's not really how Pittsburgh Steelers, they do operations. They usually have a person in place to replace the person that they're going to replace the person with that they're firing. But not this time. Mike Tomlin was like, nah, I'm out of here. I'm gone. I'm out of here. That's crazy to think about, man. That's just crazy. Yeah, just crazy to think about. The Pittsburgh Steelers without Mike Tomlin. I am talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers and them letting go Mike Tomlin and how that affects the AFC North. That's what I'm going to be talking about in this. If you have any questions you want to shoot, feel free to leave comments in the chat. Video Buster Real, are you subscribed? And can you hear me? If you can hear me, press a 1. But we're going to be discussing the goings-ons in the AFC North, where the Steelers go from here, where do my Browns go in their coaching search, and where do the Ravens go with their coaching search. It's very interesting times in the AFC North. Very interesting times in the AFC North. It's going to be the first time since 2020 that the AFC North is not going to have Kevin Stefanski on the sidelines for the Cleveland Browns. It's not going to have John Harbaugh on the sidelines for the Baltimore Ravens. It's not going to have Mike Tomlin on the sidelines for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Crazy times in the NFL. Crazy times in the AFC North. It's just wild. And to top it all off, we just had a really wild card weekend. And it ended with Houston defeating the Pittsburgh Steelers. Wow. Let's discuss that game last night. Man, that defensive line for the Houston Texans, wow. They really got off to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers was visibly frustrated. Aaron Rodgers was out there letting it fly. He was he was cussing like a sailor out there, man. He was not having a good time. Aaron Rodgers is like, this is not the send up I was supposed to have. I was supposed to win this game. Okay, I was supposed to win this game. Hello, are you ignoring me? I'm not ignoring you. You just responded once. This is literally the first comment that popped up. And are you ignoring me? No, I'm not ignoring you. Have you subscribed? Hey, like the video too. I added Chase Miller. I'm not sure why you would say I'm ignoring you. You literally just popped up on my chat. But yeah, I mean that game last night was crazy. It seemed to me that CJ Stroud was trying to give the Steelers every opportunity to win that game and take advantage of it. And Pittsburgh and Aaron Rodgers were like, nah, I don't think we want to win this game. I mean, CJ Stroud had 4 fumbles in the first half, 2 lost fumbles, and an interception. And they were up at halftime. Like, what? What's up, Daniel Barrio Sports Highlights? What's up, Go Niners? Go Niners. Hey, man, the Niners, man, they pulled it out, man. Rodgers was pissed. Rodgers got a goofy helmet. Anybody else notice that his helmet looks a little bit different than everybody else's? It just looks weird and odd to me. It looks like, I can't explain it, but do y'all notice that too, that Aaron Rodgers' helmet looks goofy and it just looks different than everybody else's helmets? Let me know if y'all noticed that too, man. I'm just saying, man. How long until the Browns ruin Shador? Well, some people could argue that Kevin Stefanski was doing his damnness to ruin Shador Sanders this season. Kevin Stefanski had him throwing the trash cans in training camp and trying to tell to us, the Cleveland Browns fan base, well, me, I don't know how many people are Cleveland Browns fans in here. They were trying to say that Dylan Gabriel was better than him. And Kenny Pickett has literally has the lowest touchdown percentage of anybody in NFL history since they started tracking this. His touchdown percentage is the lowest. That means the amount of throws he has in his career is the lowest touchdown percentage. That's who you wanted to be your starter? What are we talking about here, man? Shador should have been starting from the jump, or at bare minimum, he should have been starting right after they traded Joe Flacco away. I'm still mad about that, but it's whatever, man. Rodgers was pissed. Rodgers in his goofy helmet, they was definitely pissed, man. Let's see. How shocked are you guys that Mike Tomlin stepped down as a Steelers head coach? I'm not shocked at all. Okay, I felt last night, if you looked at the game and then you looked at Mike Tomlin was going through it, man. He was going through, it seemed like a like a crisis in live action on the sideline. It's like, man, he was going through. It seemed to me that Mike Tomlin, like, as the game went on and it looked like the Pittsburgh Steelers were not going to win, Mike Tomlin used to be, he didn't used to have any gray hairs, man. 19 years in one spot would have you having gray hairs. It seemed to me his gray hairs were growing exponentially as the game went on. It's crazy. I see Slamming Sammy Joe says, I don't think the Steelers will be do better with the coaches available. Exactly. If you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, you can't possibly be excited about this. You might be excited in the short term, but look, y'all guarantee to have a losing season next year. It just is what it is, man. Unless you get John Harbaugh to Pittsburgh, which I don't see happening. Yeah. I don't even want to throw this out there, but it would not surprise me if Kevin Stefanski ended up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm just throwing that out there, man. There might be some reshuffling inside the AFC North. I could see Kevin Stefanski ending up in Pittsburgh. Probably not John Harbaugh with the Browns, but there is some interest there. And never say never, because Jimmy Haslam, he don't mind writing out a blank check. I mean, we saw he gave $230 guaranteed to Deshaun Watson. So I don't think Jimmy Haslam, the money ain't going to be an issue. It's going to be if John Harbaugh wants to deal with everything that entails going to be being the Cleveland Browns head coach. I hope that weirdo Rodgers retires Him and his weird helmet. Ew, Browns. Why you here, bro? You see the flag in the background. You know what it is, man. I ain't asking any of y'all to be here. All Browns fan all day. John Lincoln. I'm a Browns fan. Deal with it. Y'all lost. You must be a Steelers fan. It's cool, man. I don't even like. I don't even mind Steelers fans. Y'all don't bother me. Niners are better. All right, you ain't a Steelers fan. That's cool, man. Niners are better. I mean, they ain't really no argument there. Oh, you trying to argue? It's really no argument. I ain't trying to argue about that. The Niners are clearly better. They're still in the playoffs. Brown should get Saleh. I would love Robert Saleh to be the Cleveland Browns next head coach. I would absolutely love that. I don't know what's going to happen. And we're going to have to wait until Saleh and the Niners, they are eliminated from the playoffs. They might make it to the Super Bowl. So it might be a while. This coaching search for the Cleveland Browns might go on for a while. That's why really no teams have hired a coach. A lot of these teams that are still in the playoffs, their coordinators are going to get interviews. So that's why nobody has landed a job quite yet. Saleh and Myles Garrett would be a sick combo. No doubt, no doubt. Hey, if you have not liked this video, please like it. And if I'm entertaining you enough, subscribe to your boy, man. Give me a subscription. Non-argument, I'm just hoping you know, because some fans think their team is better than the other when they're the ones on the worst. I got you, John. I appreciate the explanation, man. I'm not one of those fans. I'm clear-headed and I'm rational. I clearly understand where the Cleveland Browns rank among the rest of the NFL fan bases. I understand people are like, ew, the Browns, that's perfectly, I totally understand that. Because I did live in Ohio for 32 years. I live in NorCal now, but I was in that Browns bubble. Once I got out of it, I understood like how the rest of the country views the Cleveland Browns. And it ain't really in a favorable fashion, but that's fine. I can tell you unequivocally, people that live in Northeast Ohio, especially Cleveland, don't care. They love their Browns. I love my Browns. It just is what it is. We love our Browns, irregardless if they're a dysfunctional franchise. We still love our Cleveland Browns. We just love our Cleveland Browns. That's what we might be the most loyal fan base in the entire league. We got our team ripped from us, and 3 years later we got it back, and it's like we love our team wholeheartedly, even though we're dysfunctional. Dog Pound has a strong fan base. We sure damn do. That's right. We're in NorCal. You mean Cali, right? Yes, sir. I'm in the Redding, California area. Yeah, California. Yes, that's what I meant. Better than being an Eagles fan. Damn nice. Yeah, man. It get hot up here in the summer, bro. It get, man. They call Redding red hot Redding. They ain't lying. But it is sunny up here. We're the second sunniest city in the entire country, so there's that. It's sunny right now, bro. It's real nice up here today, like 70 degrees, sunny. Woo! Man, very nice. Yeah, it beats Youngstown, Ohio. I'll tell you that much. I love where I was born, where I grew up in Ohio, but the weather's terrible in Northeast Ohio, and it's cloudy all the time, and you get seasonal depression because it's always cloudy and it's depressing. And it's just run down steel mills everywhere and abandoned houses everywhere. I had to leave, man. I had to bounce. I had to get to the West Coast. The best coast is the West Coast. Hoping we beat Seattle. That's going to be a very interesting game between Seattle and San Francisco. That'll be a third matchup between those teams. You got to give San Francisco a puncher's chance, man. They're a divisional foe. And look, man, I trust Brock Purdy more than I trust Sam Darnold. All day, every day. This is what it is. My mom used to live up there. I'm in San Jose. You in the Bay. You're pretty close to Santa Clara, man. You going to the Super Bowl festivities at all? How far is San Jose from Santa Clara? I almost forgot the Super Bowl was in Santa Clara. Man, I should have been stacking up to go to the Super Bowl, but it's no, bro, way too expensive at the very top one. Tickets like $10K. Woo, way out the budget. I'm waiting for the Super Bowl to get back to Vegas. I love me some Vegas. And I probably won't go to the game when it's back in Vegas, but I'll just be in the dwelling. I'll just be there. I think the Super Bowl is supposed to be back in Vegas. They're shooting for like 2029, 2030, from what I heard, but nothing's set in stone quite yet. But yeah, San Francisco, everything that's in the Bay, expensive, including tickets. But yeah, any Steelers fan, I don't think I see any Steelers fans in here at all. If you're a Steelers fan, where do y'all go from here? What do y'all do? Like, seriously, where do y'all go if you're a Steelers fan? You had Mike Tomlin there for 19 years. If you're a Ravens fan, you had John Harbaugh there for 17 years. Mike Cleveland Browns, Kevin Stefanski, whatever you think of Kevin Stefanski, he was there 6 years, man. It's going to be interesting in the AFC North, the turnover. And who would have thought that Zach Taylor would have been the last man standing in the AFC North? That's just crazy to think about. I tried to ask my dad if we could go to the Super Bowl, but he said, no. Boy, I got money, but I'm not Elon Musk rich. Yeah, John Lee. He said, I ain't got 300. Well, man, Elon Musk worth like 600 billion. Hey, man, Elon, can your boy hold 100K, man? Give me 100K, man. I'll be good. I could flip that into some more money, man. Just give your boy 100K. I'll be cool for life, man. Not cool for life. I'll be cool for a while. I'll flip that. I'll be flipping them like pancakes, bro. Nah, I ain't gonna. Do not sell drugs, people. Do not sell drugs. I'll be like, yo, Elon, can you slide, please? I know, man. Slide your boy 100K, man. For real, man. I'm already giving that dude some money, man. We got a Starlink internet up here, man, because I'm like kind of in the boonies a little bit. So it's like I'm already giving Elon Musk money. It give me a rebate or something, bro. I got the Starlink internet. Starlink internet, for anybody that has it, Starlink sucks. I barely got coverage in this room because the Starlink is outside. Like the back of the house, it don't even get it in the bedroom. We don't get it in the master bedroom. Like, bro, paying $100 for your weak Starlink internet, bro. My bad, I'm ranting about Elon Musk Starlink crappy internet. If Tomlin was leaving, how the hell would Pittsburgh even won? Look, man, Pittsburgh is going to have a losing season next year. Look, man, whatever the over-under is for Pittsburgh next year, bet the under on that. Bet it. I'm not telling people what to do, or I'm not encouraging gambling, but hey, whatever the over-under is for the Pittsburgh Steelers, I don't care who they get as their head coach. It ain't going to be as good as Mike Tomlin. It's going to be a downgrade from Mike Tomlin. So you are going to win less than 10 games next year. You are going to have your first losing season in 20 years. That's crazy to think about. The nice thing that my mom is getting like 100K from inheritance money. Dead ASS. All right, man. That's what's up, man. There you go, man. There you go. Now you got money to go to the Super Bowl. He said, don't go that far, man. Don't go that far. But hey, who do y'all think Pittsburgh should hire as their next head coach? Who do you think the Cleveland Browns should hire as our new coach? And who should the Baltimore Ravens hire as their new coach? Cleveland Browns, they did interview Mike McDaniel yesterday. They're interested in John Harbaugh. I mean, those are kind of like pipe dreams. Mike Tomlin, Mike McDaniel. I think if Mike McDaniel, if the Cleveland Browns extended an offer for him, I think he would probably take it. Chris Shula for Pittsburgh. They didn't want to take Harbaugh yet. I don't think anybody took Harbaugh yet. Here's the thing. I think because teams are in the playoffs and a lot of their coordinators that are still alive in the playoffs, a lot of teams are having interest in those coordinators. So until those teams are eliminated, I don't think you're going to get anybody naming their head coach until the guy they really like is eliminated for the playoffs and they can come in for like a real interview. Because I know that Clint Kubiak in Seattle, he's a hot name out there. Robert Saleh's a hot name out there. I mean, people have have done interviews with Brian Flores. I just don't think Brian Flores is going to get a job because I don't think the NFL wants Brian Flores, a guy that sued the NFL, to be an NFL head coach. I just don't believe that. Do you think Tomlin is done? Tomlin is done, Kevin Kirby, if he wants to be done. If Mike Tomlin's like, yo, I don't want to coach anymore, yeah. But if Mike Tomlin wants to coach this cycle, I think Mike Tomlin has to go on the top of your wish list for coaches. I think Mike Tomlin is the best coach available if he wants to coach. I heard that as soon as Harbaugh got fired, his agent got like 7 calls from different teams. Just imagine, though. Yeah, man, that was rumors out there. Oh, dang, Brown suck, bear down. Hey, my name is Eli. How you gonna say my Brown suck and then you say your name is Eli? Oh man. Hey, you gotta come with a better introduction than that, homie, man. Your first impression better be your best impression. I don't got nothing. I like the Bears. Why you coming in saying the Browns suck? I'm a Caleb Williams fan. Hey, I know my team sucks. The Bears. Hey, Caleb Williams. I'm a Caleb Williams fan. I'm gonna defuse this situation. Agnes, Carvier 783. I forgive you. My Browns do suck though. I can't even cap there, man. No, the Browns are good too. No, the Browns are not good. You was right the first time. We are not good. It's cool, man. Problem with Tomlin was he was a mid coach that never was good in playoffs. He won a Super Bowl with Bill Cowher, guys. I don't think he's a mid coach. I just think he never had a quarterback after Ben Roethlisberger left there. But he didn't get the best out of Ben Roethlisberger later in his career. But I don't think Mike Tomlin's a mid coach at all. I vehemently disagree with that assertion. You know that when you admit your team sucks, you're a loyal fan. That's right, man. A lot of Browns fans, they'll let you know that we ain't good, man. Soldier boy. Hey, that's why I need moderators, man. Jeez. Bye, Soldier Boy. Jeez. Yeah. I thought Sanders would be better. Well, here's the thing about Shedeur, okay? I have faith in Shedeur. I don't think Kevin Stefanski wanted to play Shedeur this year. So when Andrew Berry forced his hand, I don't really think he had him up to speed like he should have. And there was some definitely dissension between Andrew Berry and Shedeur Sanders. I mean, Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski this year. And I think that's why Kevin Stefanski got fired, just because his handling of Shedeur Sanders, and he didn't have him properly prepared, and he thought Dylan Gabriel was a better prospect than Shedeur Sanders. I think that's why Kevin Stefanski is no longer a Cleveland Browns coach, and I think that was the right move. I said earlier in the year, I said this is not going to be able to coexist. If you're Jimmy Haslam, you are going to have to choose between Shedeur Sanders and Kevin Stefanski, and I think he chose right picking the quarterback. You can get a coach that you can pair with Shedeur. That's what I feel, man. I still have faith in Shedeur. Yeah, I think his rookie season was sabotaged by Kevin Stefanski not wanting him to be his quarterback for the last 7 games. It's if you don't have a coach that believes in you, he's not going to call the plays that he should have. You can tell that Kevin Stefanski didn't really rock with Shedeur just by some of the things he did. He was running Wildcats when Shedeur had an opportunity to add to his touchdown tally. I mean, come on. People are like, oh, Shedeur had 7 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. We got to add some context to it. There were lots of times where Shedeur had driven them inside the 5-yard line. He took him out the game and run Juckins for a wild dog touchdown. That was opportunities you took away from possibly Shedeur adding to his touchdown total. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Sanders is just way too cocky, and that's probably why no one wanted him in the draft. So Jackson Dart wasn't cocky. I don't just buy that. All right, let me bug back against that. Johnny Manziel was like Johnny Manziel was super cocky, and he didn't have the measurables that Shedeur Sanders had, and he had off the field issues, but he got drafted in the first round. Let's go to Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield got arrested while he was at Oklahoma. He still got picked in the first round. Zach Wilson, trash. Mitchell Trubisky, trash. Second overall picks. What are we talking about? Too cocky. Jackson Dart, he wasn't too cocky. Jackson Dart is super cocky. Thank you. So nah, y'all. Some people just don't like that Shador and him being a young African American male, him being cocky. It seems like it's palatable when it's Jackson Dart doing it, but not when Shador Sanders has ice. That's just all I'm saying, man. Jackson Dart super cocky. And I like Jackson Dart. I'm a Dart fan, but let's just call it what it is, man. It's some racial undertones to it. Okay, just I don't want to get too deep into that. I also don't think let's see, wanted to deal with Deion Sanders. That's true. Well, I think the big thing with Shador is that he didn't have an agent. If Shador would have had an agent, he would have been a second round pick most likely. Let's see. We don't want McDaniels. I mean, oh, you mean Josh McDaniel? Yeah, let's see. I meant to say I don't think anyone wanted to deal with Deion Sanders. I mean, that's true. That's true. That's why I think Shador Sanders and his dad, they messed up not hiring an agent. I think they decided that Coach Prime was Prime. He had cachet in the NFL. And I think there were a lot of missteps in hindsight. With all that said, I do believe there was a level of collusion in the NFL saying that, hey, we don't want to mess with Shador. Okay, I just really think that. I mean, y'all don't have to agree with me, but I mean, we saw in the NFL, Lamar Jackson, after Deshaun Watson got his guaranteed money and he was available to be a free agent, we saw that no team would touch Lamar Jackson with a 10-foot pole. I just felt that odd because no team wanted to give Lamar more guaranteed money than Deshaun Watson got. It was just odd that nobody jumped to get Lamar Jackson. I just feel like that was super odd. So if you don't think 32 teams, 32 owners can come together and collectively be like, hey, we got to show Shador a lesson. There are some GMs that flat out said, like, we're not dealing with Shador at all. So there is some truth to that. I can't prove it, but that's how I feel. Let's see. What do you think will make the Super Bowl? I think Bears and Seahawks. Yeah, that's fair. I like that. He definitely should have won before the fifth round. See, that's the thing. He should have. I think the rational fan out there can at least admit, even if you're not a Shador Sanders fan, if you're a Shador Sanders hater, you got to at least come to the conclusion that, yeah, he should have been a fifth round pick. He should have been I would have picked him, if I'm the Cleveland Browns, I would have picked him with that. I would have picked him in the second round. That Judkins pick, I would have picked Shador instead of Quinshon Judkins. That's just me. Let's see who is going to win the Super Bowl. That's a loaded question right there, man. I like Buffalo, man. Sanders was a second rounder. Shador Sanders should have been a second rounder if we're serious. But that just points to Kevin Stefanski really didn't rock with Shador Sanders. That just tells you right there. He didn't like Shador Sanders so much. They overreached for Dylan Gabriel, who has no measurables to be a solid NFL pro. Arm weak, short, doesn't take any risk. Why would you take that in the third round? Makes no sense. Do you like Bad Bunny? I don't mind Bad Bunny. I wish I knew some Spanish so I knew what he was saying, but I think the Super Bowl performance is going to be dope. It's going to be dope, bro. It's going to be dope. Bills, in my opinion, John Parham. All right. The Bears. Bear down. I'm a Caleb Williams fan, man. I like Caleb Williams. All right. So, what's the most interesting matchup this weekend? Let me know in the chat. What are your thoughts on Mike Tomlin leaving the Steelers? Thanks, Levi Sweeney, for that question. Post to me. Hey, if you got a question, just fire away. I'll try to get to it. Levi, Mike Tomlin. I just think Mike Tomlin at some point you just fed up, and he saw the writing on the wall. It's like, can I do this again? Do I want to do this again? And you can just see Mike Tomlin growing gray hairs on the sideline in real time. It was just time to go, man. It's fine. I wasn't surprised. I think after the game, I was like, I think I told a friend, I was like, yeah, that's Mike Tomlin's last game with the Steelers. I just had a feeling. And then this happened this morning. So I'm not surprised by it. Gabriel is horrible. Yes, he is. And let's see. Rams, Bears, laugh I love Bears, must watch TV. Yeah, that's gonna be a fascinating game, man. Fascinating. How do the Rams do in Sub-Zero? It's gonna be a very interesting game. Oh, is the weather in Chicago supposed to be really bad this upcoming Sunday? I really didn't check the Chicago weather. Yeah, that's definitely something to look at. It doesn't seem like the cold bothers Caleb Williams too much. Maybe Matthew Stafford. I think Matthew Stafford. He played in Philly last year. He played a pretty good game. I think it was like snowing in that the first playoff game Philly had last year when they won a Super Bowl. So I think LA Rams, they're a physical team. I don't think the weather's going to bother them too much. Bears are going to beat the Rams 25-19. I'll hold you to that. Yes, I totally agree. His time is done. That's right. I would have loved to have Tomlin, but he is too loyal to the Rooney, and he definitely ain't coming here with our GM. Here, Jimmy Johnson. Do you mean the Cleveland Browns, or is that what you're referring to? Let's see. Supposed to be 0 degrees and windy. Ooh. It'll be like 47. He's the Iceman. He is the cold. Yeah, Iceman. New England might win a Super Bowl. They got, hey man, Final 8. You got as much of a chance as anybody if you want to Final 8. I think New England, man. Every time I saw the game, it was, man. Justin Herbert was getting harassed in the second half. Like, geez. But New England got the right formula. You got a second year. You got a second-year quarterback in Drake May. You got an experienced coach. You got to lean on your defense. Your rookie gonna make some rookie mistakes. But hey, man, he didn't play a great game, but Drake May he did enough to win. Watch out for the New England Patriots. New England not beating the Broncos. Well, the Broncos got to beat the Houston Texans first, and the Houston Texans, that's Houston Texans. They play. Hold on, Houston Texans, they play New England. My bad. Strike that from the tape. New England not beating the Broncos. New England got to worry about beating the who they play. I'm getting all these things mixed up. New England got to worry about playing the Texans first, and they gonna harass hard for Drake May. So don't overlook the Texans. He said we will see, or the Bills. Man, look. I've said on a live before, if you're a Buffalo Bills fan and y'all don't get to the Super Bowl this year out of the AFC, I don't know if y'all gonna win it, if y'all get out of the AFC, but if you're a Buffalo Bills fan and you don't have Lamar Jackson in your bracket this year, who didn't make the playoffs, you don't have the Chiefs this year because Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL, you don't have Joe Burrow in the bracket, Buffalo Bills, y'all gotta make it to the Super Bowl. If you get there, of course you want to win it, but y'all gotta at least get to the Super Bowl without the three of the best quarterbacks in the NFL in your conference. Buffalo gotta make the Super Bowl this year. They just have to. That's the truth. Yeah, Texas, no issue. The offensive line is terrible. Yeah, the offensive line is terrible. Y'all need to worry about that defense, though. That defense is elite. I know people don't like to use that word, but Houston Texans, I saw them last night harass Aaron Rodgers all night. Aaron Rodgers, at some point, he was so frustrated. Aaron Rodgers, he don't want to get hit anymore. Aaron Rodgers trying to get that ball out in 1.5 seconds. That's not a winning formula. It's not. It ain't worked all year. I don't, like, me as a Browns fan, I just sat back and I was like, Houston gonna win. I was very confident Houston was gonna win that game last night. Very. I should have put some money on it. I should have put 5 on it. New England defense is nasty. Yes, they are. This Buffalo's best chance. Yes, Buffalo's best chance. That's what I was expounding on. This is Buffalo's best chance. You have a clear path. A clear path. Buffalo is a favorite over Denver. There is no reason why Josh Allen should not be able to go in there in a Mile High and outduel Bo Nix to win that game. And Buffalo got so hey, make life tough on Bo Nix. Josh Allen, go out and do what you've been doing for the past, your whole since the second year of your career. Go out and ball out. All right. Josh Allen didn't even look that impressive with the game. He just was steady Eddie. He didn't even put on a Superman cape, and they still found a way to win that game. Denver, they better hope that Josh Allen don't turn into Superman at some point this playoff, because they should get to the Super Bowl. And if he needs to turn into Superman, he definitely has the capability of doing so. And I gotta say this again, man. I gotta say it again. Like, Buffalo don't have Kansas City, they don't have Baltimore, and they don't have Cincinnati in front of them. They have to get it. I would have picked Travion Henderson over Quinshon Judkins. I mean, you can say that in hindsight. I don't mind having Judkins over Henderson. I mean, I think they're interchangeable, if we're going to be honest. I think Judkins is more of an every down back, but I mean, Judkins would have been fine if our offensive line in Cleveland was better. I mean, you literally running behind. I think I saw a stat where Quinshon Judkins, the times he got hit behind the line of scrimmage, it's amazing he was even able to average 3 point. Yeah, I think he averaged 2.9 yards per carry. I ain't even blaming him for that. Like, he got hit so many times behind the line because our offensive line was bad this year. Let's see. Colson Loveland, Tyler Warren. I never want to hear anyone say Bears should have taken Warren again. Hey, Loveland, that boy cold, man. He cold, man. That pass that he caught from Caleb Williams, he was throwing it and he went off his feet. Man, only like three humans can make that throw. Patrick Mahomes, Caleb, and maybe Josh Allen. Maybe. That was a hell of a throw, man. All right. OH, go Bucks. That's right. Judkins has more durability, longevity. Harold Fannin, Cole, my guy. Yeah, man. Harold Fannin, man. Once Harold Fannin wasn't able to play for the Browns those last couple games, I mean, my guy Shador, I mean, he didn't play as well without Fannin. Fannin was definitely his security belt. And, yeah, he didn't have anybody else that he was super comfortable with. So, yeah, once Fannin was out the game in that Steelers game and he wasn't available for the Cincinnati game, Shador definitely struggled without having Fannin out there. Judkins is a dog. And I think once he recovers from his injury, it was a pretty brutal injury. I think he'll be good to go come training camp. And he'll be good to go week 1, in my opinion. Once you get Fannin and Njoku is probably not going to come back. I don't think they're going to re-sign him. Yeah, and I'm fine with that. I think Fannin has done a serviceable job, and he's going to replace Njoku, and I think he's going to have a fantastic career that outshadows Njoku. And I think a lot of Browns fans, look, man, if Shador is a QB1, Fannon's going to have 100 yards, not 100 yards. Fannon's going to have 100 catches next year if Shador is the QB1 for the Cleveland Browns. We don't know if he will be. We'll know if there's going to be some competition. Hopefully, for me, I want Shador to be the QB1 because I think there is room for growth with Shador. And I also feel like if you bring a coach in that rocks with Shador, there could be some magic happening in Cleveland next year. If they nail the draft, get him some wide receiver help and some offensive line help, I think you got something with Shador. We need to fix the line and wide receiver in the first round. That was just what I was expounding on. Yeah, that 6th pick, boy, man, I swear to goodness, man, if we pick Ty Simpson for that 6th pick, I might stop being a Browns fan. I don't think Andrew Berry would do that to Shador. He likes Shador. He ain't going to pick Ty Simpson, but never know. Never know. They might pick Ty Simpson with the 2nd pick in the first round. I can see that. Cornell Tate. Yeah, Cornell Tate. We'll see. Love Fannin. He helped my FanDuel big time. All right, man. Got some money off Fannin. Actually, when I was in Vegas, oh man, don't even talk about Deshaun Watson. We ain't talking about Deshaun Watson over here. We ain't talking about him. Hell no. Help my fan dude. Hey, speaking of that, when I was in Vegas, I went to the Browns Raiders game for Shador's first start. I put a parlay together with Shador 150 yards passing. I think I had the Browns +4. In hindsight, can you believe that the Browns were +4? I mean, come on, man. I had Shador over 150 yards. I had the Browns +4. Then I had Cam Ward over 200 yards passing. And I think I had them +7. That hit. That was a good parlay I hit when I was in Vegas watching Shador's first game. So yeah, Shador got me. Shador got me about $60. I just put $5. I'm not big game hunting when I gamble. I put 5 on it. Actually, I hit a parlay this weekend too. I think I had the Carolina Panthers +10 and a 3-leg parlay. Carolina Panthers +10. Then I had the Bears on the money line, and I had DeAndre Swift anytime touchdown. That paid me like 40 on a 5. I got 5 on it. That's right. AJ Brown time up with Philly. Yes. Watson ain't played in how long? Still better than Shador. Oh, those some fighting words. Hey man, that's your opinion. Look, Deshaun Watson might be better than Shador. I don't know. I honestly don't know if Deshaun is trash. I don't know if he's trash because Kevin Stefanski has been such a bad evaluator of quarterbacks. I don't know who's good and who is not. I do know that his evaluation process was terrible. He had 3 quarterbacks that's not better than Shador ahead of him. He had Joe Flacco, 40 years old. God bless Joe Flacco's soul, but for this situation, they did not need Joe Flacco to start game 1. They would have been better off starting Shador from the jump. You still would have had maybe 5 wins. What would have been the difference? At that point, you would have been like, all right, Shador, we can roll with Shador because you could have had a full season of Shador. He probably would have got you 5 wins, 12 wins. Then you could have built off that. Then you would have been like, you would have had a better determination if he's a guy going forward than you have now. You kind of like, you don't know because you were wishy-washy about the whole situation. You got 2 rookies. You need to start one of those rookies from the jump. That just is what it is. That's my opinion. Browns need to go get John Gruden, a real coach who isn't looking for a super good team, just a good job. Y'all could just forget about John Gruden being a head coach. When you sue the NFL, you're not going to get a head coaching job. Y'all need to realize that. Look, y'all might think that Brian Flores is going to get a job. He ain't going to get a job either. He sued the NFL. If you sue the NFL, they are not going to allow you to be one of 32 head coaches in the NFL. It's just not going to happen. They'll let you be a coordinator. They ain't going to like strip you of your livelihood where you can't make any money. But you're not about to be the face of the franchise as a head coach. Not John Gruden or Brian Flores. That's how I feel, man. I just don't think John Gruden is going to get another head coach job. I don't think Brian Flores is going to get another head coaching job. You sue the NFL, bro. Am I tripping on that? Am I tripping? Am I right? Let's see. Edward the Cleveland Browns. Punt. That guy's funny. That guy looks like he's like 21 years old. I don't know how old he is. Is he like a teenager or is he like he got Andy Milonakis where he's like, I don't know, man. He looks like he's a young kid. I don't know what to think of him. I think he might have whatever Andy Milonakis had. Anybody knows Andy Milonakis, you're showing your age. He was this adult that seemed like he was a kid and had a show back on TV back in the day. What about Al Davis? What about Al Davis? Just win, baby. Brian Flores sued the NFL multiple times. He's currently interviewed for head coaching job. Hey, interviewing and actually getting the job, 2 different things. Plus, Brian Flores is a minority candidate. So whatever team is bringing in Brian Flores, they could just be, enacting the Rooney Rule where you have to not hire, you have to interview at least 1 minority candidate for your job. So they could just be doing that. I still hold firm that he's not going to get a coaching position because he sued the NFL. Just like you said, Seager Man 1487. When he tried to sue the NFL, are you asking when did he sue the NFL? I'm not sure exactly when he did, but I know that he did sue the NFL. I don't remember the timeline or what was the exact. All right, 2022. Got an answer there. Browns need Deion Sanders as the coach or OC. Nah. Uh, F a minority candidate. I mean, why would you say that? And I'm talking as a minority. What? What? I disagree with that vehemently. Oh, geez. It's never a dull moment in the chat, man. Yeah, Al Davis did try to sue the NFL. Yeah, I think Al Davis actually hired the first Latino coach back in the day. I forget his name. His name is just eluding my brain. I think his last name was Flores too, if I'm correct. And Al Davis also hired the one of the first black coaches in Art Shell. So Al Davis was definitely a pioneer in his time on this earth. Oh, case is still open. Oh, you talking about the Brian Flores case is still open? It's been open since 2022. Dang. You like the Guardians and Cavs? I like the Cavs. Flores case just hit Supreme Court. Wow, great information. 1487. Appreciate the knowledge. I didn't know anything about that. Ethan SJ 0430. I do like the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Guardians are like my second team. They're my backup team. I grew up an Atlanta Braves fan, even though I did grow up in Ohio. I grew up a Braves fan because their games were on TBS, and blame Ted Turner for that. And yes, it was probably for discrimination, so you're probably right. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I just don't see that the NFL would make or allow Brian Flores to be a head coach again. That's my opinion. With you being a Browns fan, you should use disappointment. You should be used to disappointment after week 2. I got a PhD in disappointment as a Cleveland Browns fan. Yeah, Bieniemy kind of the same case. Yeah, Eric. Look, if I'm the Chiefs, why not bring Eric Bieniemy back? The Chiefs' offense has not looked the same without Eric Bieniemy there. I'm shocked. He might have been blackballed by the NFL. It's just, man, was some guys are in the blackballed, then they can't get another job anywhere else. It's just weird how that works out. Who your favorite player on the Cavs? Mine is Mitchell. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell, he's good. My favorite Cavaliers player is a good question. I haven't really thought about that too much. Shoot, probably Donovan Mitchell. Probably. I like Spider. Never got a job but get an interview. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Brian Flores, he's going to be able to interview for these jobs. I don't think anybody's going to hire him. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, Eric Bieniemy. Oh, the Eric Bieniemy. Did he sue the NFL as well? I didn't know about that. I don't know if he did or he didn't. We have the best coaching staff. Al Harris, Eric Bieniemy, Ben Johnson, Dennis Allen, JT Barrett. Hey, JT Barrett, go Bucks. Who will the Browns hire as head coach? Great question, Ethan. I have zero clue, man. If I'm going to be honest. I would love Mike Tomlin to be the next head coach. I think Mike Tomlin might be done coaching altogether. He looks wore out. If you've seen a picture of Mike Tomlin when he first got hired, no grays on the beard at all. He kind of looked like Omar Epps. Now he looks like he'd be Omar Epps' father. He has aged so much in 19 years, but a lot of people age, but not like that. He's aged kind of bad. He all kind of gray hairs. He's looking a little rough, man. I mean, that gets to you, man. If a fan base wants you fired, they've been wanting him gone for a long time. And that gets to you. I mean, you could be the the mentally strongest guy in the world. If you're constantly getting berated by your own fan base that you shouldn't be there, that's going to weigh on you. So it's not surprising to me that Mike Tomlin stepped down. Browns have the best team ever. That's right. Oh yeah, if you have not liked this video, like it. If you have not subscribed to your boy, subscribe to your boy. Help your boy get over 400 subscribers. I was at 320 before this video, so hopefully get me up to over 330. That'd be greatly appreciated. What's the weather like in Florida? I don't know. I'm not in Florida. I'm in California, so I don't know what the weather is like in Florida. I know the weather where I'm at in California, 7 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. Great weather. This is why you leave Ohio to go to the West Coast, man. I can see Tomlin in Cleveland, but he ain't got no time for that BS. He looking like Denzel Washington type of angry. Woo! He ain't got time for that. Who they, brother? Cincinnati Bengals fan? All right. I can dig it. Love this channel. Just found you. Subscribe. Thank you. I'm an NFL fanatic. Hey, man. I'm an NFL fanatic too, man. I love the NFL, man. It's so sad that the NFL season is going to be over in like a month time. But, hey, we still got the off season. We got the draft coming up. We got an awesome national championship game. Wow. Carson Beck versus Fernando Mendoza. Wow, that's going to be a fantastic game, man. What do y'all think about that? I think, man, Francisco Mendoza, future Raider, that's going to be fascinating. Whoever the next head coach of the Raiders is, I think they're going to get a good one for Fernando Mendoza. Let's see. Usually my season over, go Bears. I feel for the Browns, brother. Always pulling for y'all. Now give us Myles Garrett. Hey, man, y'all, hey, if y'all gonna give up 3 first-round picks, y'all can have Myles Garrett. For real, man, for real. I love Myles, but we ain't winning games with you, bro. It's like, hey, man, the sack record nice, but Myles will tell you, man, he would rather win the AFC North than be the sack king. I mean, it's great, but come on, man, come on. Let's see. Just to let you know, it's still room on the Bears bandwagon. We got cookies. Hey, man, I like cookies, man. You sold. Nah, playing. I ain't gonna sell out my Browns for some. Are they Girl Scout cookies? Or are they Oreo cookies? What kind of cookies are they, bro? You trying to white van me, bro? He got some cookies over here. Getting that white van. Never see them again, bro. You ain't getting me, man. I was sorry, my bad. I thought Florida. Nah, I'm not in Florida. It's all good, brother, man. You good, man. At his AHL, 3 first. Go get Mad Max. I mean, Miles ain't that old. He's like 30. Like 30, ain't that old. He ain't as old as me. I'm as old as Aaron Rodgers. I ain't trying to get hit, though. Aaron Rodgers, man. Hey, is it me or does Aaron Rodgers' helmet? His helmet looks weird to me. He got a weird helmet? Is it me? Does anybody else notice that? Or I'm just the only weirdo that noticed that Aaron Rodgers' helmet is just weird? If anybody, all right, Cleveland Browns fans out there, when Greg Newsome played for the Cleveland Browns, he had a goofy ass helmet. That's all I'm saying, man. Aaron Rodgers' helmet just looked different than everybody else's helmet. It looked like it was like too small for him. Just too small. Like it's too tight. Maybe that's why he had communication issues, because his helmet was so damn tight. Sacks do not win games. All right. Caleb Williams with 2 minutes left to go wins game. Yes, he does. Iceman. Whew. Let's see. Yeah. Get some more water. All right, I got a question. Who is the most likely high seed to get upset this weekend? Who's the higher seed or a favorite that's going to get upset? I can't hear the haters anymore. Oh boy. I think it's on the table. It's on the table that the Niners are going to beat the Seahawks. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm going to tell y'all, man, Brock Purdy, if I got a game for my life to win that, what quarterback are you taking? Are you taking, like, seriously, are you taking Sam Darnold? or are you taking Brock Purdy? Like, seriously, let's put it in the chat. Who would you rather have? Brock Purdy or Sam Darnold as your quarterback to win on, I think they play Saturday night. I'm taking Brock Purdy, bro. I'm taking Brock Purdy. I understand the Seahawks, they went into Levi Stadium and beat them the last time they played. But look, man, when it gets tight, I seen Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy played the Chiefs tough in the Super Bowl. Brock Purdy left the field with the lead. Left the field with the lead in overtime. That's not Brock Purdy's fault they lost that Super Bowl. He left the field with the lead. Your defense needs to stop Patrick Mahomes. Just is what it is. Preach, brother. Thank you. Thank you. I'm accepting donations. Not playing. Pass that offer and play it around. I was playing, man. Brock SP, the ghost. Brock, for sure, man. Sam Darnold folded last year. He sure did. He folded like cheap lawn chair, man. He folded like cheap lawn chair, bro. Aaron Rodgers getting hearing loss. Man, Aaron Rodgers got a small helmet. Am I the only person that recognizes that he got a weird helmet? His helmet is weird to me. Marcus Freeman in Pittsburgh. Man, Marcus Freeman got worried about some off the field stuff. I saw something about, I don't know how true it is, but he's caught up in something. I don't know how true it is, but I saw something about Marcus Freeman and assault. I don't know how true that is. He's been alleged of assault of somebody, so he need to worry about that before he get a job somewhere else. Hopefully that's not true, because I am a Marcus Freeman fan. Let's see. Rams favorites minus 205. Give me the Bears. Whoa, what? The Rams are favorites? Oh, I'm definitely taking the Bears. Taking the Bears. What the Bears like plus 135 then? Oh, give me the Bears. I already had the Bears on the money line last week. Give me the Bears. Give me the Bears. I'll take the Bears. And they at home? Oh, all right. Got the kicker sounding. That's hey, you're right, man. You're right. That's what I'm trying to think about. Yeah. And now if he had the plus 172, 3.5 points. That is wild, bro. If I had a sports app right now, I would put it, but I'm in California, so I don't have. I gotta call my brother-in-law in Ohio, so I gotta put my bets through him. That's how I put my bets in. But yeah, I can't put the bet in personally here because California's some suckers. We could do Cowshy out here. I don't really know about Cowshy, and you could do like Prize Picks. I'm not really a fan of Prize Picks. I don't care about the props. I want to bet on the game. Money line spread. Money line spread over under. That's what I care about. I don't care about if Matthew Stafford gets over 250 yards. No. Are they gonna win? Money line, baby. Step by step, you're becoming who you're meant to be. Please consider a shower next time. B show, what are you talking about, man? Oh, I always get the weirdos in my chats. Rams by 28, 35-7 Rams. What? That's crazy, man. You crazy talk, man. You crazy. Welders fence. Wow. Oh, all right. And 0-degree temps. When doubt they dropped 35, probably not, man. Chicago is in LA or Detroit. Stafford always struggles in Chicago. Yeah, you gotta remember Stafford was in Detroit for like I think 11 seasons. So yeah, that matters. If he struggles in Chicago, we probably got some bad memories there. So that's something to look at. Let's see. Rams win by double digits. I got $50 Stafford MVP bet. That was plus 4,000 pays 2K. SP the Ghost. When did you put that bet in? Did you put it you had to put that bet before the season started. I don't think that's a bet you could have made in season. CG man said cash out. He said cash out. Well, you think Drake May gonna win it? Are they offering you a cash out, SP the Ghost? I think it's gonna be Matthew Stafford, man. All before the season. Whoa, plus 4,000 odds. See, that's what you gotta do, man. You gotta get something crazy before the season. I was thinking about putting money on Caleb Williams 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns. He didn't get it this year. Hold up, cash out 1,300. Oh, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, bro, but there is a slight possibility that Drake May could win the MVP. Hey, I'll tell you this: like last year, people thought that it was no chance that Lamar Jackson could have not won the MVP, and then Josh Allen won the MVP. Like, I mean, Lamar had 41 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. He should have won the MVP last year, but it went to Josh Allen. So I'll just caution you. I'm not telling you what to do, SP Ghost. I'm just giving you advice. You're a grown man. You can make your own decision. I'm just giving you some advice. You might want to take that cash out. You might want to take it. Drake May. It's a possibility Drake May could win the MVP. So I would cash that out. But I'm kind of shook, but I'm a gambler, man. So I'm going to let it ride. It's fair, man. It's fair. Hey, man, I can only give you advice, give you my opinion. You got to do what you got to do, man. Hopefully you hit. Hopefully you hit. Hey, give your boy $5, man. Cash at me $5. If you win, give your boy $5, man. All right. I hope you win, man. For real, man. I ain't no BS, and I hope you hit that, man. I like to see other people do well. I ain't no hater like that. Indiana doesn't have one 5-star recruit. That's pretty dope. That is a wild thing to think about. The national title. It's very possible that the national title winner does not have one 5-star recruit on their team. That just means that coaching still matters. If you get a bunch of 2-3-star recruits and they buy into what you are teaching them, Kirk Cignetti, great motivator, great coach. You don't have to have a bunch of 5-star recruits to win. Indiana has just proven that. With right coaching and you buy into the system, you can go out there and ball out. Based on stats, though, Stafford is clearly MVP, but May has the wow factor. Yeah. I mean, Stafford has like, I think 12 or 13 more total touchdowns than Stafford. Stafford had like 40, 47 touchdown passes this year. Something crazy. What was his final stats? I know he had like 7 interceptions. I think he had like 47 touchdown passes. That's, I mean, 4,700 yards, 46 touchdowns is insane. Stafford deserves that. Yes. I hear you, bro. Laugh a lot. Thanks. May didn't face the top 10 defense all year till last week. You have to add that into the fray, too, that Drake May, the New England Patriots, had the easiest schedule in the NFL that has to play. I mean, 4,700 yards, 46 touchdowns, and I think he had 7 or 8 interceptions on a year. That's like a almost 6-1 touchdown turnover ratio. It's like, bro, it's like, yo, it's Stafford. Look, but like I said, last season, Lamar had 41 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions. Passing, I think he had like a 120 pass rating for the whole year. Didn't win the MVP. So it's not set in stone that Matthew Stafford is going to win the MVP. He should, but it's not set in stone that he is going to be the winner. But he should win. Let's see. Easiest schedule I've ever seen. Yeah, man. Yeah. For sure, man. For sure. Yeah, it's been real. I think I'm in the live right there. Hey, if you have not subscribed to KSK Sports, subscribe. I mainly post Browns videos to my channel, so this is a Browns page. But with the lives, I do like to open it up for conversation. And don't be afraid to come on here if you're not a Browns fan, because I like this conversation back and forth. I am a fan of football, so if you want to hop on KSK Sports Live, I love talking football. Just come on, drop a comment. Let's have a conversation back and forth. I appreciate everybody to hop on the live, man. Appreciate y'all. If you have not subscribe to your boy. And y'all have a blessed rest of y'all Tuesday. I'm rolling out, man. Peace, y'all. See y'all on the next one.